This is Media Studies Evaluation 6, and the question is, what have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing this product? So firstly, the first category to talk about was the research and the planning stage. The first form of planning we used was YouTube. This is an online video service open to all, and it allows users to post, view and share both their own videos and other people's. We could watch other openings to professional thrillers, which would act as both a starting point and a benchmark. We also uploaded our preliminary task to this. Secondly, we use Google, an online search engine that allows us to conduct most of our research as we look for props, costumes used in other films. It allowed us to find most of the information about other thrillers, so we knew what the audience liked, disliked, such as characters and settings. We could gain inspiration by going on websites such as IMDb, which have posts based on the top rated thrillers. For example, Legend last year was the highest rated. Social media was one of the most important factors with regards to the audience. We used both Twitter and Instagram, apps that are easily accessible with our smartphones, in order to build up a rapport with our fans and obviously attract more. It gave that personal touch as the audience felt as though they were part of the experience, for example, knowing where we were filming and where we were filming. Twitter is now arguably one of the most used social media pages. It allows users to retweet, reply and favourite other people's tweets. It gives that form of friendship and connectedness, which we felt was essential for our thriller, and maintaining a good rapport with the audience. Secondly, there were the blogging tools for our blogging website. First one we used was Scribd, a piece of blogging technology that allowed us to upload Word documents. We started to use this at the start when we was analysing opening to thrillers. However, we felt it wasn't very creative, so we chose to use them less and less as we went on. We chose to use other things such as Emaze and SlideShare. We used many other blogging tools. Two of the more notable ones were Gliffy and Bubblewise. They could create a brainstorm which was easy for us to break down and allowed us to pick out the core and essential parts for what our thriller would need. We also used Emaze, very similar to SlideShare, except its presentations are a bit more interactive and they are also more attractive. Secondly, there was Prezi. It could be argued that we use this the most out of all the other blogging tools. However, that is understandable, seeing as it does flow very well and it creates really attractive slideshows. Obviously, it maintains the interest of the viewers with its presentation, the way it looks, and all as well as free and very easy to use. Thirdly, there is SlideShare. Very similar to Scribd, except it is designed for PowerPoint. It is easy to use and allowed us to look at presentations to give us some inspiration and guidance about the thriller genre. For example, I found an interesting presentation about typical characters in thriller films. It also gave us inspiration with regards to blog posts, which are obviously essential for our coursework. Then there was Blogger itself. Blogger was a central hub of our film. It is where we kept note of everything relevant and useful for our film, such as characters, costumes, props and settings. It is easy to use as it allowed us to embed our work so it was interactive for the audience. It could also be linked to our Twitter account, so our Twitter feed would show up alongside it. And it also gave us a breakdown of who was looking at our blog and whereabouts they were from, which helped with our demographics. We could also keep track of how much work we had done and how close we was to meeting the goal of 75 posts. Also, the labels feature allowed us as a group to work out who was doing how much work and how much they were contributing to the group. Finally, there is the production and the post-production. As expected, we don't have a large film budget, so we chose to film our film on an iPhone 6s. Its new processor allows it to film in HD and have a very large memory. It aided the compatibility with the editor's MacBook. They're very good to use as their simple format makes it easy for the producers to film on. It is also becoming more common to find iPhone films now on the internet, simply because they are so cheap. Finally, there was our editing software. We chose to use iMovie, an application designed solely for Apple products. It is easy to use, very clear and concise. It also has that professional touch to it. It allows us to break down the film with regards to sound and clips. Our editor also managed to create a very professional looking production logo whilst using this software. To conclude, as a group, I feel we have learned a lot about